Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. You probably have seen a video where I walked out of the apartment just like this to hop in my truck. Last time we went to go get a new spring for my snowplow, and at the end of that video, if you haven't seen it, it's just up here above. Go ahead and check that out now. If you haven't seen it, at the end of that video, I talked about putting a new polyethylene, turn that down for you, polyethylene cutting edge on the Avant snowblower, because we have bolts that have sheared off of the metal cutting edge that came on the machine. And so a little bit I talked about it in the last video quickly, but basically there's a lot of force on a wheel loader snowblower, as you could imagine. The cutting edge seemed to shear all the bolts and it snapped off. So today we're gonna head over to Menards, get some new bolts, stop and get my drill with drill bits and something to cut it to width, and then we'll head over to the storage unit. This is the snowblower we're going to be working on today. As you can see, it is missing a cutting edge, but we have both of these UHMW. One is a 1/2 inch and the other is 3/8. I think we're going to try the 3/8 first to see how that works. So the project today is going to be cutting this to length, because obviously it's just a little bit long. So we're going to cut it to length. We're going to use the new drill bit that we just picked up. We're going to drill some holes. We got to figure out, the only thing I'm concerned about is when the cutting edge that the snowblower came with had carriage bolts, and we have hex bolts. So with a hex bolt, the head is going to stick up a little bit higher. And then we also have the cutting edge as well. We have plenty on the bottom side, as you can see, but I'm just hoping that the tops of these bolts aren't going to get in the way. So that's kind of my only concern with this. Other than that, I think this project should go pretty smooth. The only other thing, I guess, is to cut it to length. My circular saw is up there somewhere, so I'm gonna have to climb up on the pallet rack, and I'm pretty sure it's got a masonry blade in it for some paver patios that we were working on. But here it is, guys, the Avant 528 with the GT cab. That is a heated fabric seat, digital display. I'm gonna have a whole series coming up on first looks, how to run it, all the tips and tricks, the things that you might not know, just how sweet of a machine it is. So that'll be coming your way soon too. Once we get this cutting edge on, and we put the new plow spring on in the last video, so we have some other errands to run before we start reviewing this. But let's go ahead. I will put you guys down on a tripod and we'll start with working on this cutting edge. We'll see what we can do. All right, that was easy. All just to get this $24.99 tool shop Menard special circular saw. Whew. I'm tired. That was sketchy. I used to have a ladder going up the side. I obviously don't anymore. I wish I did. All right, let's get this cut to length. Woofda, have you guys ever worked with this stuff before? If you have, let me know down in the comments. This is the blade I have right now, which is a masonry blade, and it's very hot. Because I don't think it's the right blade to cut through this. If you have cut through this before, let me know in the comments down below. What kind of bit did you use? Because this was, and was it extremely hard to get through? Did it take a long time, or is it just because my blade is wrong? I guess we'll know a little bit better when we have the drill bits, but sheesh, that was hard. All right, I'll bring you up here real quick. This looks like a cutting edge. I did actually cut the 1/2 inch. And I'm gonna try this out first, and we're gonna see how it goes. I am concerned that the bolt isn't gonna fit through this gap here, but I did cut this out first. We're gonna try that. So I'm gonna get these holes drilled, and I'll let you know if it works out. I hope so, because I think the 1/2 inch is just gonna be so much stronger, and it's gonna last so much longer than the 3/8, just with that little bit extra thickness. So I'll set you guys back up, and I'm gonna try that. so good. All right, let's get these next holes drilled. That feels really good, guys. I like that a lot. This feels very strong. So once we get these other 3 in, I think we'll be sitting pretty. Oh yeah. This stuff is a breeze to work with. This is a little bit nicer than solid steel, I'll tell you what. Hopefully I'm saying that after we test it out. If you guys are wondering, we are going to, at the end of this video, put this down on the ground and we're going to try scraping. We don't really have any snow. Hopefully we will here soon, and as you guys know, if we get snow, we plow and then we show. So if we do get snow, guys, I'll definitely be showing you how it worked. But even for today, we are going to put this on the ground. See how much it chatters? I have a Jaws grip for the camera, so you guys will ride along on the snowplow as I'm driving. And we will see if it works. As I mentioned in the last video, the steel cutting edge that came on it, you can just put so much downforce on the cutting edge, being that it is a hydraulic wheel loader and it doesn't really have a float mode on the smaller machines. You can put so much downforce that when you hit a crack, it's pretty abrupt. And so I was hoping that this being still being strong, but a little bit softer, it would be able to go over those bumps a little bit better. So we're hoping for that, for just a little bit smoother ride for the operator, but still with the same results. And there we have it, guys and gals. A brand new cutting edge made out of UHMW polyethylene. And the white stuff, guys, is virgin poly or UHMW, which they say is a lot stronger than the black, which is recycled. Beats me. I've never ran any tests, obviously, but look how good that looks. I'm super excited. Looking down this line right here, I don't think that the augers are gonna hit the bolts, but there is a chance always. But why don't I set you guys up at an angle where you can see, and then I'll turn the machine on and you guys can get the first looks even before I do. And you can watch it just rip itself to shambles if that's what happens or what. So I'll set you guys up. I'll hop in the machine, start it up, and then we'll see. This is the first test with a brand new cutting edge on this machine. Hey, that sounds good so far. I like it. I think that was a success, guys. Go ahead and turn this off. Turn the hydraulics off first. Turn the machine off. I have to say, I'm extremely pleased. This stuff is so easy to work with. You know what? I'll give the company another shout out because they were fast with the shipping. If you guys want some, buyplastic.com is where I got mine from. Both of these sheets were about $25 a piece, so $50 for the pair. And now I'll just have this sheet as a backup if we end up needing that, or if we need to use it for some other project, knowing that it works so well now. You know, I cut this stuff with a masonry blade, drilled it with just an average drill bit, and then put it on pretty easily, pretty quickly. There's only one thing left to do, guys. It's gonna be pulling this trailer out further, taking this off, putting it on the ground, and trying to clamp you guys somewhere on the side of this machine so that you can see exactly how it works. And then of course I have some cleanup, but I'll do that when you guys aren't looking. So let's get this machine off and let's test it. Let's figure out how we can get you guys. Actually, I'll just do a drive-by first, and then we'll figure out how to get you guys down on there. All right. Get you nice and low. All right, I have to say, so far it is a ton smoother than a steel edge. There's way less friction. I did hit this crack, but I think I had quite a bit of down pressure. Because it's so smooth on the ground, I had no idea the cutting edge was already on the ground. So I put even more down pressure, and I think it caught on that edge. And that was why it looked a little bit rougher. I'll try and set you guys up again. We'll go over that edge with slight pressure and then a lot of pressure, and we'll see how it reacts both times. All right, so as you guys can see, it does still grab edges, which I guess is what you get with something that has that much down pressure and that sort of thing. But let me throw you guys on there with a new clamp and we'll throw you guys on this and put you down on the cutting edge, and we'll drive around and see if you guys can see a better perspective. Alright. It's still on. I would call that a success. As you can see on the back edge, it's starting to wear just a little bit. Going over bumps, as you guys could probably see, is not so bad if you're sideways. I think it's just when you hit them square on, because it all catches at one time on this front lip here. Overall though, guys, I'm super happy. I'm so pumped that this worked. I think it'll be better than a steel edge. We can't find our steel edge right now as well, so that's another thing. We're gonna go look for it, but if we can't find it, then we're gonna roll with this. If we do find it, we'll see how this works. If this doesn't work, we'll put the steel edge back on, but for right now, we're just gonna roll with this, because why not? It seems to be working great. We'll try it when there's snow, like I said. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Like I said earlier, say still here if you are still around. I'm glad we were able to test this, that the weather was good enough to do so. Like I said, we have more videos coming, an in-depth review of this. So if you guys would, please subscribe to this channel, give me a thumbs up. It helps us greatly on the algorithm. And if you have never used one of these before, I would encourage you to try it. But for now, that's all I have. So I guess we'll say goodbye until the next one. See you guys later.